See, this is where channels are different right here. Because since I thought he said racist, if this was mine, I would
Right?
I would put that on my title. But that's me. I'm not saying you should. I'm saying that was my first thought is like, man, I would love to put that on my stream title. Like my stupid racist internet wouldn't let us play.
All right, are we good now?
Yeah, I it was just funny that you went live when he was talking about other things.
Okay, we're back. We're back.
Are we back?
Yeah.
I have to keep editing how you guys look. I do not like this at all. I gotta
It's
get the.
just, I'm seeing the video that you already went live with. I'm not seeing anything else.
This is a hot mess. I'm sorry, guys. Goodness. Think in the future that RTG and you should do it ego. Because I can't do it. Or if I'm going to do it, I need a lot of prep time. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It looks like we're live.
Okay, are we good? Alright.
Looks like we're live.
Welcome,
Yep,
everyone.
we're good.
Welcome.
Says two watching.
Yeah.
We had 9 watching, but we lost them all because my internet decided to go out for like 2 seconds.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
Hey, at least I can see you guys moving on this one. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey. At least I wasn't like losing my internet.
Shut up.
All right.
Dang.
Since we are live, I guess we'll let Dragon bring us in. Like he can start a stream.
Alright, guys. What's up, everyone? We are back here again with
Again.
our podcast. You guys
Dude,
remember us from, was it,
hold on.
what?
All you can see is my bookcase and my chair.
I can see you too? Oh my god, I hate this display capture so much.
It's fine. Dude, I moved over.
Okay.
You're good.
This is,
Continue.
this is hot trash. Oh my gosh.
Hot trash.
It's
Continue.
not trash. This is good. This is good. See, this
Goodness.
is stuff that helps you learn.
No, it's just like the way my, okay, whatever. Alright. So, let's get everything all set up. So, guys, this is us, RTG, Ego, and Dragon Gaming, and we're coming back at you with another podcast. Our second podcast, actually. We did our last podcast last month. We talked about E3 Mario Maker, and this time we're going to be talking about our thoughts on E3, as well as more Mario Maker 2, and much, much more. So, which one of you guys would like to start off our conversation?
Um, I'll start off. I'll brag a little bit.
Brag a little bit? Okay.
Yeah, because we did some. Well, me and you did some of our predictions for E3,
We did.
and I
You guys
predicted.
did so good at your prediction.
I predicted. I'm bragging. I'm sorry, but I predicted that Banjo Kazooie was gonna come out as a Smash character, and I predicted that there's gonna either be a new Zelda game announced or like a remake, a remastered Zelda game. And
Yeah.
I was both right. Yeah.
I actually believe when you said you are wanting a new Zelda game, Dragon said, "Don't hold your breath,"
Oh man.
and you didn't because they listened.
Yeah.
Anybody wants anything from a gaming community, if you want something done, you just tell Ego, he'll get it done.
Yep. Yo, Ego.
Yeah, what's up?
I want Doomslayer and Smash.
Doom Slayer.
Make it happen.
We'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see. We'll see. What do you mean we'll see? You said you make things happen.
I don't want him on Smash.
But yeah. So you predicted Banjo and a new Zelda game. What are your thoughts on that trailer of the Breath of the Wild sequel?
To be honest, can I be completely honest?
Sure. Be honest.
I didn't want a sequel.
You didn't want it, but you wanted the new Zelda game. So
I
like,
wanted a new Zelda game.
so
But I
then
didn't want
what?
a sequel.
So then what could it have been? What did you envision in your mind?
Just a new like story, you know. I mean, it's gonna be a new story, of course. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be the
like,
same old story. You're
no,
weak.
it's
You
not.
gotta get
It's
strong. Gotta go save the princess. Da 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 da. It's the same story every time. It's the same story every time.
okay. I guess if you want to look at it that way. But like this different. I don't know. I want dungeons back instead of like divine beasts, and
Those were the dungeons.
they sucked.
They suck. What do you
Anyway,
mean? I love them so much. Especially the DLC one. The DLC one was 10 out of 10.
I want real temples. Okay.
Okay, you want temples?
I want them longer too.
So, am
They're
I the
too
only one, or I felt like I was getting
The
like
shrines were dungeons. Shrines
they
were
were.
even like shorter too. They were shorter than the
So,
divine
Ego.
beasts.
Oh my gosh, Ego, you're getting so triggered.
I get triggered when it comes to Zelda.
It's
Dude,
the haircut.
but
Don't mess with me.
am I the only one, or dude? I got like a Majora's Mask Twilight Princess vibe off of that trailer. Did any of you guys get a vibe off of that?
I would have to watch the trailer.
Come on, RTG. I thought you read up on everything.
I mean, yes, I did, and I got that vibe.
Like just the way it looked, all dark and ominous. Like it was. It had a Majora's Mask feel to it, but I don't know.
How it was dark.
Yeah, like the way like it all, like not how the game like, it's just like the music was all creepy, like Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask, and then you had
Mm-hmm.
that dude that like was like moving his head, and then was cricking it, and his eyes opened. It was just, man, it was really creepy. Like creepier than Majora's Mask, to be completely honest.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
really wonder who which arm that is that comes down and grabs Ganondorf.
the world may never know.
The
It might
world may never.
it might get delayed like Metroid Prime 4. And come out in the next system.
But yeah, I was more hype. I was more for Banjo Kazooie than I was Zelda.
Yo guys, everyone in chat, if you're hyped for Banjo Kazooie, say "Guhu" in chat.
Go.
Guhu? Like that. Smash knows how to say it. Guhu? You're not.
Hey, we never asked who isn't. We said who is.
DQ? I mean DQ. Oh, Dragon Quest. Shadow's not gonna go into it, Donomator, because he's an assist trophy. So anybody that's an assist trophy has no chance. So all of you Waluigi fans, F in the chat. You're not getting them. Maybe the next Smash game, but
I'm a Waluigi fan, and I might actually
Waluigi!
get that. I might get that game if they had him, but I understand at this point it's just being stubborn. Nintendo gave us Super Mario Maker 2, and I'm still dissatisfied because I want Waluigi.
well, dang, Blue Toad. What's up, Blue Toad? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we got 14 watching and only 3 likes. That does not add up.
I just liked the stream. I just realized I didn't.
We got 4 likes and 14 watching. Everyone, like the stream, my people. Like the stream. We got 14 watching. Let's
Give
let's
us some love.
give us some love, guys. Braid Nintendo, I'm not messing with the cameras, dude. I have to, when I refresh my page, it gets rid of the Discord, so I gotta do all that nonsense.
He says it like every time you get out of Discord, it puts us on the Google page.
Yeah, I know it does. Yeah, I was refreshing the page, so yeah, I was. Everyone liked the stream. Give us some love.
All
um,
right,
all right,
let's
okay.
move on.
Also,
Luigi's.
before we move on,
Uh huh.
does anybody in chat? Doesn't mean we're going to talk about it right now. But does anybody in chat, if you have any suggestions or stuff that you would like to hear about or hear our thoughts about, if you have any ideas of stuff to talk about, please type it in chat. Doesn't mean that we're going to get to it right now, but we can get to it later because that would be a good thing to include, what you guys would like to hear about too in there. So, with that being said, include what you'd like to talk about, and then we'll get to it after we're done talking about the stuff that everybody on this screen, this really cool lava screen, has to talk about.
Mario
Oh, hatred,
Strikers.
Mario Strikers for
That
the
w-
Switch. Yeah.
that what that was announced.
What's Mario Strikers?
No,
That was not announced.
I know, but me and Donna made our Mario Strikers back.
Banjo moveset. We can talk about that. But let's see.
Okay, so let me talk a little bit about Banjo's moveset. He has everything that I hoped for and more.
What does that mean?
He has all like basically like more like he has the egg shooter. He has basically the flying thing. He even like the one thing that I was surprised that he has the grenades, which I forgot about the grenades.
Dude,
So like
the one thing I'm mad about, like the attention to detail. You know how like when Banjo would get on Kazooie's back and he would go make that noise when he jumped.
mhm.
They don't make that jump in Smash, so I'm very sad.
They don't. I thought they had that little. Oh, they
They
had the flying thing.
they do the animation where Banjo gets on his back,
Okay.
and then they don't do the. They don't make the noises. I'm like, what? Why? Like just the attention to detail. When I saw that, I was like, how could you not? How could you get rid of those iconic voice sounds? Just how? I'm just saying.
Just
But
saying.
other than that, Banjo seems kind of like a run and gun character. Not gonna lie.
Go.
Like his one move where he would take Kazooie and shoot cannonballs out. That felt like a run and gun style. Kind of like Mega Man. He says "go huh," so that's good. Yeah, but I want him to. I want him to make those. I want Kazooie to make those noises.
Go.
What?
My mom
All
wants us
right.
to bring Archer.
Okay.
So those are the things I was hyped about.
I was hyped about a bunch of. What about Luigi's Mansion 3?
Luigi's Mansion 3. I thought it was pretty sick, even though I never played any of the band. I mean, any of the. I was talking
Good job.
banjo again. Luigi. I've never played any of the Luigi Mansions game before, but
You even
it
even
seems
played the original?
you discussed this last time.
We discussed this last time.
Yeah.
I did
You
not.
asked.
I do not
you asked.
recall this.
You're like, um, asking if we think that Luigi's Mansion 3 will be announced, and I'm like,
Well,
I
it
mean,
was
actually, no,
announced.
I asked that. I
It
asked
was
about it, but
it
then
was
you're
announced
like,
last year.
yeah, but like, I asked about it, and then you're like talking about it, and I'm like, I've never played it, and you're like, then why do you ask? Remember that?
But what do you guys think about the meme Gooigi?
Gooby. I think it's weird.
The thing that like you can use
But
it to help you
it's
get
it's
through
pretty
like
cool.
walls.
That's a cool concept, but like the name Gooigi, really?
Yeah, Bluetooth. I'm just checking like the likes every now and then, and to do that, I have to move the Discord page out of the way because I would use my second monitor, but it wouldn't pick up their audio, just my audio.
I can check for it for you, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
don't worry about
hey, Blue Toad, are you new around here, buddy? I've never seen you on my channel. Do you have any thoughts on Luigi's Mansion RTG?
I want to play it. I really like I like how Nintendo always comes up with these different concepts. Like they started with the little pixel guy in 1985. So or two,
See
I
you,
don't know the
Gecko.
name. Nonetheless, they started with Super Mario 1, and now you look at all the concepts they have, right? Like you have 3D world, you have all this stuff, and I don't know, like ever since I've gotten into streaming, it's really opened my eyes to a lot of the new different games that I wouldn't have really ever been a part of or known that exists. And so, like, I didn't know Luigi's Mansion was even a thing until I started watching streamers play Mario type games and Mario games. Um,
Alright, so RTG, ask you this question. What console did your kids grow up with?
what console did I grow up with, or what
No, your
console did
no, your kids grow up with.
my son is? He has a PS4.
Oh, so he didn't grow up with Nintendo?
No, no. I mean, we have a Switch and a Wii U, but we only got a Wii U because he was watching Ryu Car, and he wanted Mario Maker, and so I bought a Wii U so he could play Mario Maker. But we haven't really done anything else with the Wii U. That's the only reason that we had it. But he has a PS4 and a Switch, which he plays Splatoon on, and he plays his Fortnite on there sometimes, and then he plays like some Lego games and all that. But he plays the Switch every so often. But he really is into his PlayStation 4 when it comes to games. You know, he plays Fortnite, Apex, and then he'll play some Battlefield every so often. And
I
I
got
don't know,
you.
he just plays it. Plants vs Zombies. He likes a lot. But yeah, that's what he's kind of on. Is mainly the PS4. Every little while he'll play his Switch with
Well, that makes
Mario
sense.
Kart or Splatoon.
That makes sense as to why you don't lose Mansion, because people that grew up with the GameCube, that's how you would know. So since you didn't grow up with a GameCube, I assume. Okay, okay. Smash Bro, time out, break Nintendo. Smash Bro, time him out. He's being ridiculous. Yo, Dead
Who is?
Insight, how you doing, buddy?
Who's being ridiculous?
Break Nintendo.
What is he
I
saying?
I told him the three. Smash told him the three words you can say, and Braden Tendo said all three of those out of context.
Oh,
So you're getting timed out, dude. You're 12 years old. Grow the up. But okay. Besides the point. So, are you gonna be getting Luigi's Mansion when it comes out RTG?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I would like to play. Like I said, I would like to play the prequels. You know, I'm gonna call them prequels because it's a third one. I don't know if they literally are or not, but I would like to play the first and second one before that. So I might have a night of the week where I play, you know, Luigi's Mansion from the beginning up to the third one, or I might have it as like an offline video thing. I don't know, but I do want to play them because it looks like a lot of fun.
I'm good. You're just planning a fundraiser Pokemon again at the end of the next month to raise money, cancer research. I'm redoing my room, so busy, busy, busy. Okay, that's like that's pretty cool. Like, there's three games. There's the first one on the GameCube, then there's Dark Moon on the 3DS, and then you have the third one. So I've never played the second one, because I don't really know if I want to play it. But if I would want to play it, I would get to it eventually. Yo, Nooblip, what's up? Um, I'm doing good, Dark Spyro. Let's see, what other games did they talk? Animal Crossing. What are you guys' thoughts on Animal Crossing?
I'm I'm not so huge in Animal Crossing. Um, but I
Ego, look,
like
point your beautiful face at the camera.
I'm
You're looking
looking
down.
straight. I'm looking straight.
You're looking down all the time, buddy.
Looking down at your likes for you, man. Looking at the chat
Okay.
on my phone. Um, yeah, dude, chill out. Just chill. Just chill.
I want to see your face.
I know we started a little late. Just chill out, dude. You're getting a little crazy. I love you.
No. Shouldn't be
So,
concerned, Kayla.
Okay, because you keep telling
so yeah,
me
so
beautiful face. I'm a little worried.
with Animal Crossing. I would like to get into it. Like to check it out. Never really played it before, but
I mean, it looks interesting. I like the fact that you can actually play with friends now. From what I heard in Animal Crossing New Leaf for the 3DS, you couldn't do that.
you can join
You
people.
couldn't like join on friends, but on this one you can, and just looks interesting. Before I get all involved in it, I
Hmm.
think I like was the first Animal Crossing on the GameCube, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was, yeah.
I'll have to check it out on that and
I think
see
that's. I
what.
think it was. I think that's what I played it on first. Was on
Oh, you can
GameCube.
always play with friends on New Leaf. Oh, okay. Well, Donomator, I never played Animal Crossing, so I have no clue. So it's not up my alley. It was on the GameCube, yeah. Well, if I ever want to, if I before I go pay $60 for this game, I'm going to try out it on a GameCube if it's cheap, because I have my Wii. Because I have my Wii, I'm not gonna go buy a freaking $800 game just because it's legendary. But yeah,
Legendary.
yeah, because some games do be legendary. Like take for instance Metro Prime Trilogy. That's like a legendary game, and it's like back then in the day it was $60. Nowadays, if you want one, it probably costs like 200 because of how rare it is to find. I remember I went to my game store a couple months back, and it was $90. Super rare game if you get it in the
Rare.
steel case.
Rare. Rare.
Shut up, Conquer. Okay.
I could be Conquer.
All right.
Yeah.
What else was talked
I could
about?
be drunk.
Uh,
Yeah.
there was a bunch of ports at what's up, Sharples? How you doing, buddy? Um, Spyro's being ported, which is pretty cool. Everyone's pretty excited about being able to play Spyro on the go. Um, what were some other ports they added that you know of, Ego?
Ports for the
Ports for the Switch.
um
I know there was Spyro, which is pretty cool.
I can't think of any others. Um oh, the Resident Evil games.
Oh yeah. That is true.
It's pretty cool. Some extra Resident Evil games. Um RTG, do you like Resident Evil or like the thought of Resident Evil?
I haven't really played Resident Evil myself, but that's one of those games that, like when I was a teenager, my friend would play a whole lot, and I enjoyed watching him play it. Like it looks like it'd be really fun to play. I wasn't really big into it back then, but now I definitely want to give it a shot. So if it comes out on the Switch, or when it comes out on a Switch, I would definitely like to get it and give it a play because it looks like it'd be really, really fun.
There's already some that you can buy on the Switch, but you just bought Mario Maker.
Speaking of which, that was let's get to talking about that. What are your
Mario Maker
guys'
2.
what are your guys' thoughts on Mario Maker since it's been out for what I think 2 or 3 weeks now?
I
It's
love
been
it.
out for like a week and a day,
A week and a day.
2 days,
in 2
3.
days. 2 days.
So why don't you guys go first on your thoughts because my thoughts are they're
Very in
thoughts.
depth. I'll go first then. I'll go first.
Okay.
So I was one of the people that did not play it. Well, sort of. I didn't play it as soon as it came out. I like played it 3 hours after, and that was just for like 30 minutes, and then I officially played it on Friday. My Friday stream. Had a good time with it. Played mostly story mode, and then played again Saturday, and started doing viewer levels, and that's what I've been doing constantly. And dude, it's a lot of fun. Like all these levels I'm getting from my community as well as like new peeps. What's up, Hayden? What's up, man? Are really interesting. This one guy, I think RTG has played the level it involves a lot of timing and saw blades and on and off switches. Like you would have to like combine spin jump, have timing, all that. Like the amount of like time that people put into these levels really shows because uh, they're just really interesting levels. And I tried my first Kaizo level out this past Tuesday, and believe it or not, I was actually pretty good at it. I got like halfway through it, and that was my first Kaizo level. But yeah, Mario Maker 2, great game. That's gonna have a long lifespan, and that's all I really gotta say about it.
Have you done the story mode yet?
Very little of it because the viewer levels are more interesting than the story mode, in my opinion.
Yeah, what I do at the beginning of my streams, I do like a few minutes of story mode to get my viewers ready, and then I do viewer levels. But
Another thing that, sorry about to cut you off, is that I don't know if I'm the only one that happens to, but I get really drained from the Mario Maker 2 streams. Do either of y'all like have
no
like
way.
new people come into your chat and they'll post the code a bunch? Does that happen to y'all?
Oh yeah, of course.
Dude,
Um,
like
the thing
I,
with RTG though, he does it that way. Like when someone posts a link or like a code in his chat,
mhm.
he does all he has everyone post in his chat. For
the
me and you, we do Discord.
Well, I do Discord and that, but I have a rule if you do that. If you're gonna be like that,
At
please,
least say
please,
hi or
please
something.
say hello, get to know us, and then you're will be put into the queue. And I've talked to me and my moderators about it. I'm gonna be limiting my queue down to 5, just so I'm not overwhelmed with all the levels. But
Yeah,
continue.
that list can get crazy out of hand, can it?
Like I had at one point where I had like 15 levels, and like people kept posting more codes and more codes and more codes. I'm like, man, I was like, moderator, snap, do the Thanos snap, because I was getting so overwhelmed with everything. Because I
Get
have
rid of half of them. I don't even care what half. Just get rid of them.
I have a command of a Thanos snap in my stream. If I get overwhelmed, it's going to happen, and it just snaps. Whatever, Smash Bro, don't. Or
You know how
Smash Bros.
awesome it would be
Smash
to
Bro, do
have a
it.
command
Smash Bro, do
that
it.
if your queue got to like 20 or more, somebody could hit exclamation snap and it just got rid of half of them randomly?
That'd be great.
That would be so much. I mean, those people would be mad, but
Yeah,
man, that'd
Smash
be
Bro,
so
do
much
it.
fun.
Smash Bro, snap.
See, I know you said that like you like people to come in, say hi, and all that stuff, and I understand that. I mean, that would be nice, but with this game being all new, and I'm not saying I don't mean like that would be nice, as I'm saying if that's how you want to do things, I understand that. I get it. I know that right now people, this is such a big deal that everybody wants their level played. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to get their level seen. They want to get it, and so I I do it a little bit of a different way. Now I do have a command set up. People can come into my chat and hit exclamation sub and then the level code, and it'll put it into an automatic queue for me. They can do that on Twitch or they can do that on YouTube, and I don't have to keep track of the levels anymore. I don't have to copy and paste them. I don't have to keep track of anything. It'll automatically put it in a queue for me. I finally got that set up. I
You'll
don't mind if like a brand new person comes in, I've never seen their name before, and they just hit exclamation sub and a level code, because what I do, um, really without any tolerance. I mean, I have 402 subscribers. I'm not a big deal. Um, but it still doesn't matter because I'll have 20 people watching, 25 people watching, and all of those people, some of those people, the ones who have submitted codes, are watching because they're waiting for their level to come. So what
Yes.
I do is instead of needing people to kind of establish themselves in chat, they can come in and submit a level. Do that on mine. Do that. But if you're not here when I get to your level, I have to move on. I have people who are patiently waiting, who are in the chat, I have people who are waiting for their level. And so if somebody comes in and just submits a level and I get to their level, I'll say, "Hey, are you here?" And I'll give them a few seconds to answer. Not like, "Hey, are you here?" Nope, sorry. I'll give them a little bit. And even sometimes my mods will go up on YouTube and go to the participants page. Like it'll show if they're still in the chat or not at all. And if they're not, I just get rid of their level because I do not want people coming in, dropping in their level just to get the play and leaving. If you're not going to participate and be part of the stream, I don't have time for your level because there are people who are sitting in there, they are patiently waiting, they are watching other people's levels, and I would love to play. I had to queue up to 25 the other night,
Oof.
and I got it down to
25?
3.
Yeah,
I got
I
it down
come.
to 3, and then people started adding more. And so that's I'm just saying that's kind of how I treat that is that still it makes people kind of establish themselves in chat. You know what I mean? That still makes people participate in the stream without having just necessarily right off the bat saying hi. They have to be there. You got to be there for me to play your level because I have people who are waiting around, and we're going to play their levels. And so that's kind of how I treat that. That's what I do. And again, it's not that I'm some kind of big streamer that needs people to be there. I'm not trying to get views. It's just courtesy. There's people waiting to watch. So why am I going to make them sit through somebody who didn't even care to stick around? That's not fair.
Yeah.
Is my bot still not awake? Goodness. My bot's still not awake, guys. We can't do the snap command. But I completely understand what you're saying about if you're not there to participate, then why should you do their level? Because you're wasting their time. Because others want to
Um,
see their level be played.
one thing I've started doing is if they're not there, I'm still gonna do it anyway. And if they want to rewatch it, they can rewatch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see that's a way that's one of the glorious things about streams is that streamers is that everybody does things differently. You know what I mean? Like everybody will do things differently, and I really enjoy that because like that's part of the fun of going to like Dragon stream or Ego stream or like going to a Chadley stream versus a Shifty stream is everybody has a different way to run their stuff, and so I don't know. It's a blast being able to go to everybody's streams for all that.
Hey,
It's
Ubi.
just
But yeah, like being a streamer and being a video creator is two different things. Some people might want to say that like streaming is lazy, but in all honesty, it's not. It's just as much work because making a video, you do it behind the scenes. Making a stream, you gotta stay constant with it all the time. You have to engage with your audience, do all this, and that. If you don't do any of that, then you're not gonna be a successful streamer. So being a streamer is just as hard as being a content video creator. If you guys know what I mean.
yeah. I mean, with the streams, it's about I guess the determination and perseverance because you can edit one one of the favorite things that I like is if you go see a Ryukar stream, he has a link on his Twitch to his YouTube, and the description of the YouTube link says, "I'm much better when I'm edited."
That is true.
And that,
Like some people are like that.
yeah, and I like that because I like the humor in it, but two, it's that streams. If you're gonna go watch somebody play a level or play a game, you're in it. Like you're in it. Like every time they have to start over, there's no they're just gonna snap to back to where they were. Like you're in it. If you want to watch a person stream, that person has to do everything real time, the whole time. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's live. And video creation, it's like the streamer does extra work. So the streamer goes and edits a video, makes a video, edits a video,
That's the
renders a
home
video,
charger.
uploads a video, and that's hours of work. So the viewer can have kind of the good parts of the gameplay. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so they're two very different things, but still two equally difficult things
Well,
to
not
pull
difficult.
off.
It's not difficult. It's just they're both they both have their differences and similarities. They're both not that hard. Oh, Eslo, that's Kayla, by the way, if you're wondering.
Hi. Do you have a box, dear?
A box
Yes.
downstairs.
What's up, Kayla?
Yeah, in the wall right there. Okay. Let's move on to our next topic.
Hey, Dragon, does Kayla know about me?
She does. She was a bit concerned. I was saying I want to see I was saying I want to see a beautiful face, and she was back there saying, "Is there something I should be worried about, concerned about?" But okay. Oh no, Smash Bros. Snapped. Oof, Dominator was timed out. Rip.
Rip.
But okay. What was Dragon Quest? You guys want to talk about how the Dragon Quest games came to Switch
Dominator's in timed out.
as well as no,
Dominator's still here.
he was timed for 10 seconds.
Oh,
Um,
that's funny.
how Dragon Quest was brought to Switch and how it was brought to Smash. You guys want to talk about that?
No.
About,
Just kidding.
about you, RTG.
I can talk about it. It's just another sword fighter.
I think it's cool how there's like 4 different people you can play as. A lot of people were hyped with the last person that was revealed. I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure people in chat can tell me who
Joker?
it is. No,
Joker?
No.
Joker.
Oh,
Who are you talking about then?
in the Dragon Quest, there was 4 heroes revealed, and the last
The
person,
guy with an E.
the guy that looked like Goku.
Oh, I don't
The
know.
guy looked like Goku. Everyone was pretty hype about that. But it looks.
Elderon.
I think it's really cool that they can use magic in the battle. Like I think that's gonna like work as you know how like Shulk can change his to like smash, defense, and speed.
Yeah.
There you go. I feel
Yeah.
like he is I feel like the hero is gonna work just like that, and whatever it is, his down B I think it's gonna be the down B, and you choose which one you want to use. So
Mhm.
that'll be interesting. And when I saw it was a sword fighter, I was kind of like, dude, we already have way too many sword fighters. We have Link.
That's what I was saying.
We have all the Links. We have Cloud. We have Fire
A lot
Emblem.
of Fire Emblem.
Like we do
characters, yeah.
not need any more sword fighters. But the way they implemented it, it's kind of like not the same. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just hope the last 2 fighters are something. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm getting the pass. Well, I am because it's Banjo.
Doom guy. He wants a Doom guy, don't you?
Yeah, he is more than a sword fighter. Like that's what I like about it. Like, yeah, they're a sword fighter, but they have more to them. They have magic, which no other sword fighter does. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, nah, Cloud has his limit. Cloud has his limit, but Robin. I mean, but that's Robin. But Robin is all magic based. Robin's all magic based. These guys have like different abilities and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm thinking Crash will be one.
I want Doomslayer. Enough said.
Doomslayer.
It could happen.
What
He
about
ha-
the Halo guy?
I doubt it because Banjo came from Xbox, so I doubt it.
Yeah. So there's a few other things I want about with Mario Maker.
What would that be? Future DLC.
I I don't really like. I mean, the online play is cool, but it would be way more cooler if once they have you can play with your friends online.
They're
It'd
adding
be
that
way
in an
more.
update.
I'm hoping so.
They are. They confirmed that. I
That's
don't
good.
know. I'm gonna say this right now too. I'm a little triggered about this. Remember the giant mushroom from Super Mario Bros. On the DS? Remember the blue
Uh-huh.
Koopa shell? Remember the acorn power up? Remember this, and that? None of that is in Mario Maker 2. Why? That could
I
make
don't know.
for so many interesting levels. Why do you think
Yeah.
Nintendo and the ice flower, like, why did they remove all of those power ups? And the mini mushroom. The mini mushroom would be so cool too. Like, why did they remove like 10 plus items? Do you have any thoughts on that, RTG?
Well, I would say that, whenever they first made Mario Maker 1, they included everything they thought people would want to make stuff, right? And then it turns out people want so much more. Like they wanted slopes, they wanted this. Like basically they made stuff to where they thought they'd added everything anybody needed, and then it turns out, oh, people care a whole lot about this other stuff too. Well, now they've added the 3D world, and I think they've kind of done the same thing. They've included everything that everybody wanted in a Mario Maker game in general. So they put in slopes, they put in about everything they could, and then they added this entire new world, 3D world.
Uh huh.
Well, you add in the basics, you add in the populars and the basics, and then you see what people are going to want. You see what people are going to ask for. Because maybe people don't say anything about ice mushroom, but people want the acorn. So then you see what's the demand. What are people wanting more from this theme, and then they can add it in. But instead of putting everything, because as you put more stuff in and put more stuff in, obviously you're making your game bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, it's just
But
power
what if
ups
you
though
put
that
in
I'm
stuff
asking
that
for.
people don't want? Then you're making it bigger for no reason. So I think the way Nintendo works with these Mario Maker games is they put in the basics, they put in the popular, and then they see what people are going to ask for later and then add that to it. I know a lot of people are really wanting the costumes back.
Oh, the
But
amiibo
see,
costumes.
for me, I don't really care about the costumes, but I know a lot of people like them. But now, you used to have to unlock things in Mario Maker. You have to build to unlock. You had to unlock things to use. Unlock things. You had to beat runs. You had to be expert runs, normal runs to unlock the costumes. And I think the costumes were an initiative. They kind of like an. They were an incentive for people to go and play the runs, and now there's not runs. Now instead of costumes, you unlock literal things to put on your avatar. And
Tell
so I think they're just going about
Can
things
you
in
tell
different ways. They took some
Smash
stuff
Bros.
out that they didn't
Tell
think
Braden
was
that
very
he's been given first
necessary, and
warning
then they put
about
in
what he did?
stuff that people are wanting
Thank you.
all
In the
along.
chat. You guys first
I think
warning.
with the
Like
3D
tell
world, just
Smash
waiting to
Bros. To
see
call him out
what
on
it is
that.
people are going to start asking for and what it is people are going to start really wanting.
That reminds me, RTG. What what do you predict the next style to be?
Super
Well,
Mario
I've really
Galaxy.
been thinking about that, and I know a lot of people are saying like Odyssey or 64, and
That's be way
I
too hard. It's 3D.
well, yeah, I don't. Well, one, yeah, none of it's going to be 3D. I mean, literally, the newest world is called 3D World, and it's still a 2D side scroller.
Yeah, yeah.
So they can't pull off a 3D maker. If they could, they would have done it in 3D World. Now, 3D World does have what seems to be two block depth because I was watching a video where a streamer was playing it, and they were standing underneath the question block, and a Hammer Brothers was throwing hammers, and every other hammer would hit the block, but other hammers would not hit the block. It would go past it. And so it seems like the 3D world isn't straight 2D side scroller. I think it has one block depth in it for the enemies, um, which is really cool. I like that. And it would have to, because the cat Mario can hang on to the fence looking stuff as well as climb on the sides of things. But nonetheless, I would think that the most, some people said they want Super Mario Land, like from the Game Boy, and I agree. I seen one person put that, that the Super Ball Mario is probably they're not at that, Um, but ultimately, I think the most likely one that is a main Mario game, like when I say main, I mean one that everybody knows is Mario 2.
Yeah.
Mario 2 was supposed to be the Lost Levels. Everybody knows that, and it's called the Lost Levels because they originally made it Super Mario 2, and then they deemed it too hard for everybody, so it was only released in Japan, and then they took a game about an Indian prince or some kind of, like India, like they took a game like that and they basically redesigned the characters to look like Mario, which is why all of that looks the way it does in Super Mario 2. It wasn't even supposed to be a Mario game. The characters were redesigned to look like Mario, and but it's still 2D side scroller. There's such a want for Super Mario 2 that there's been ROM hack made for Super Mario 2. There has been all kinds of stuff. People really like it. And so I think if they add a new theme style, the easiest one for them to add and most well-known one for them to add would be Super Mario 2. And I don't know, because I don't, again, that's not like any other Mario game, but I think that that would probably be most likely the next one that they would want to add, because I mean, it's a 2D side scroller game. It has doors, it has the Birdo bosses, I mean, it's just, um, I think it'd probably be most likely for the next theme.
Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 2 would be a pretty cool theme. I would like that.
That would be really
I
cool.
would love Mario Bros. Too.
And it would totally fit with it because that game was based around having different playable characters.
And it would especially be really cool if in the theme the characters did what they do. Like Luigi had his extra high jump and Peach had her floatiness. You know what I mean? Um, but again, right now, I mean, in that game, you could either play as Mario, Luigi, Toad, or Peach. Now, Peach isn't a character in Super Mario Maker 2, but Toadette is. So if they took Toadette's character and made her float the way you could float as Peach in Super Mario 2, then you could actually give all of those characters their original little boost. Luigi could jump a little higher. Toadette would be the one that floats when she falls down, that kind of thing. But I think that would probably be the most likely theme that they add, seeing as Mario Odyssey wouldn't really be much different on Super Mario Maker 2 as 3D World is, nor would Super Mario 64. They would actually have to dumb down the graphics, and it would still be the same concept as. Now, I do think they could bring in some enemies, like bring in the Womp, like the big walking wall-looking Thwomp, that doesn't fall down. He walks around and flops over.
Oh yeah, that would be sweet.
Yeah, and then there's like
Nick, this is why I don't do shit.
let's see. There's some other characters in that. Like you had the electric balls that spin around like the post. Like they just orbit that post in the ground, and they're little balls of electric. I don't know. Anyway, there's some cool enemies that they could bring that they could maybe like add to Mario, like New Soup. They could add those characters to like New Super Mario, and that would be kind of like putting the Super Ball Mario in the Super Mario Brothers 1 version. You know, that'd be like a nod toward that. They can put in plenty of characters or power ups to nod to other versions of Mario that they can't really add because it's just not going to be either one much different or they can't actually make it happen the way that it would need to happen.
All right.
So, how have you guys been? I know we talked about this a little bit ago, but like Ego and like, how have you guys been enjoying your viewer levels? Like, have people been giving you guys like good solid levels, or have they just been like testing you guys with trolliness?
I've got
Both.
I've got a lot of trolls, some normal levels, some hard levels, and
Some easy ones.
Kaizo levels, and some really easy ones, and Ego's freaking what's the word? Tedious level.
Yeah,
That
that
coin
level.
level's so tedious.
Oh, Ego.
But then you get those galaxy ones from me that you have to spin. and
Yeah,
keep-
that one. That one's so tedious.
Hey,
Oh.
okay. When I create a level, I just start from scratch and I just start making it, and then it just turns out to
But
be
why do you
these
gotta make it so
levels.
tedious? Why does it have to be over 100 coins?
150.
Why does it have to be
Because-
so many coins?
Because there's so many you can get in the next room.
What do you...
That is true. He does give you like 80 coins in the next room just free and clear. You just got to stop yourself from see the way I've been handling
Eslo
it is,
hasn't played that one.
Eslo, you need to. See,
Actually,
I've
no,
seen
he has.
some of the
He has. I think he has actually. He has.
I've seen the levels they've been giving Eslo, and he's had, I don't know, he's had a good run on decent levels, and then some people just give him some crazy stuff.
He hasn't seen my lava. I mean, he's seen the lava one when you did it, but he hasn't played the lava one. That's the one he didn't play. He's played the galaxy one.
Speaking of Galaxy, I would love to see Super Mario Galaxy and Mario Maker 2. Like,
What would you guys? Oh yeah, see that would be fun. I would want to see how they would add in some of these themes, like how, like Super Mario Galaxy. How would they add that in? Because obviously 3D World is in there, but they made it fit. It's still side scroller. It's still 2D, but they made it fit with the aesthetics are amazing in 3D World on Super Mario Maker 2. The background is awesome. They made it fit. I would want to see how they make Super Mario Galaxy fit because that would probably be awesome to see. I do know Super Mario Maker has stepped up their aesthetics on their levels in this game and their themes. They have made everything so nice to look at.
yeah, they have.
What would you guys? What is the hardest / trolliest level you guys have gotten to date? And I asked this, and I know you guys have probably played a lot of levels. I have played hundreds of levels,
So,
but
I'll
I'm
tell
telling you
you.
right now, the suckiest level that I've played, not suckiest, that's mean. The hardest / trolliest level that I've played is still in my mind.
So the one I got, it was actually a fun one. It was pretty cool, but like, it was from Ramen is Good. Do you guys know who Ramen is?
I've
No.
seen that name in my chat.
So he gave me one, and like, this one, like, I just hate it when like they make you trapped, and you can't get out because there's hidden blocks. That bothers the crap out of me. Because then you have to keep redoing it again. Resetting.
You mean the soft locks?
Huh?
Soft locks
You mean the soft locks?
I don't know what that means.
means
Soft lock is where a creator, and they may not do it on purpose sometimes, but sometimes it is purposeful. A soft lock is where they trap you and you have to wait to die.
No, you don't die. Well, I guess you can die in this one, but like,
Well, now see,
Yeah, you just have to
let's say somebody
restart.
puts a pit.
Yeah, you get.
Let's say somebody has the ground and they put like a 4-space pit in the ground with the bottom. Not that you can just fall through and die, but like they put a mushroom down there. So it's like 3 spaces deep and 4 spaces wide, this pit, right? And they put a mushroom down there. So you jump in, and then whenever you go to jump out, there's an invisible block. And it turns out there's invisible blocks over the whole thing. And now
Yes.
you're blocked in this pit, right? Well, if they put no spike or no enemy in there to kill you, that is like that's a soft lock that you have to start over. And there are really butthead creators that will give you a checkpoint and then give you a soft lock like that where you either wait for that
Timer.
timer to run down from 300 or whatever, or you start over and lose your checkpoint. And then some people will give you a soft lock, but they will give you a way to die in there. So that way you don't have to wait out the clock, but both of them are soft locks.
It's annoying.
That is annoying, and some people put them in there just to be butts, and then
And
some
then they
people put
make
them in
the
there.
then they make the sound effect of the laughing. Ha 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 ha
Yeah.
ha 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 ha.
Yeah, the
um,
laughing. Yeah, that
See,
gets me.
some people do those soft locks because they want it to be more challenging. It's not meant to troll you. It's meant you're meant to know this is a really difficult level. Of course, any pit I see is a soft lock. I know that, and I'm meant to steer clear of any pits. Don't go in any pits. Those aren't really trolly. They're just hard. And then some people won't have a soft lock through their whole dang level, and then randomly in the middle of the level there'll be one. Now those people are something.
The worst
But
soft locks.
that's the one that's been the pain in your butt is whenever you've got caught in a soft lock quite a bit.
The worst soft locks are when they put a fire flower, a Yoshi, and coins down there.
Hey, Dragon, I just noticed something.
What?
You put the cameras on the wrong frames.
What do you mean?
You were gonna give me the teal
Oh,
color one.
whatever. It's just
I'm
I
just
gotta
messing
fix
with
the
you.
setup. I
I'm
gotta
just
fix it
messing
up.
with you. I'm just
Jesus.
messing with you.
God.
Hey, Dragon, what's the most difficult slash worst level you've gotten?
Uh, I think Bull has made you play it. Um,
Oh, okay, real quick. RTG, have you played Baja's level yet?
I have not.
It's a cool level.
that was a hard one, but I passed it. But this one, it was made by a guy called Pixel. Do you remember the level it called? It was okay. So you had to collect like 21 coins.
Uh huh.
It involved claws, saw blades,
Oh, that
on and
one.
off switches,
I never finished that one.
spikes, whirlwinds, and buzzy shells.
And you've said that I've played this one.
Bull sent it to you. He was playing Mario Maker, and I had him play it, and then he sent it to you during
Bull
when you
sent
were
it to
streaming.
me.
Yeah, Bull sent it to you.
Oh,
It
well
was
then yeah, I
like
probably played
Like at the
it.
very beginning, you have to jump through this little opening
here.
to
Hold
get a
on,
coin,
hold on. Let me whip
and
my
then
switch out.
you have to like jump up into onto the claw and get those coins, and then jump down, and then at the same time though, um, below you is like an on switch block, and
Mhm.
on the right and left of you are the thromps that are going down and hitting the on switches. So it's just like if you jump off, you have to like jump off at the right timing to jump through the next hoop.
And I'll be honest with you. I spent like an hour and a half on that level, and was the first one to clear it out of like 1,000 tries from everybody else.
That's one thing that I don't get the clear percentage. The clear percentage should be like how many people that have tried it and how many people have actually cleared it, not like how many tries and how many I don't like how they do the clear percentage there.
Well, the reason
Okay.
is because of people's determination versus people. Like, what if it's going to take Ryukar to play a level that might take me 2 hours to beat? It's going to take him 10 minutes to beat.
Yeah.
So if you just do it versus people who beat it versus people who don't, well, me and Ryu could beat the same level. He beat it in 5 lives. I beat it in 187 lives. But that's going to look like 2 people played it, 2 people beat it. Now that's going to be 100% level. It's going to be put in easy, but it took me 187 tries to beat.
Hmm.
So I think the reason that they do it with the tries is because the more tries it has versus wins lets the game know how hard this level is. If 10 tries happens and 6 victories happen, that's 60%. That's very easy. That's going to be very common. It's going to go in normal or easy. But if a level has 1,000 tries and 2 clears, that's 0.002. That is going to be um, very
Super,
hard. And
super expert.
so that's going to go into the super expert category, and it lets the game know where to put the game when people go to do runs.
Hmm. So here's the level. It's called Switch Block Hardcore, made by Trademark. Does that ring a bell?
The name does. The name rings a bell. The parkour in it, that does
Yeah.
ring a bell.
Yeah.
But what is it called?
I am the one and only clear. Okay, here's the clear rate. 1 out of 2,500, and like at least 200 of those tries were from me. But yeah, this is like one of the best levels I played. Another level I played was one of my viewers. It was Amino. You guys may know her in the chat. Um,
Yeah, I know
she
Amino.
she uh she submitted a Kaizo level that no one
That
ever
was a cool
beat,
level.
and I managed to get halfway through it. But then she was like, "Hey, this is gonna take a long time to beat. You can come back to it later." But yeah, those two, like, I've never done a Kaizo level. That's the thing, and that was my first Kaizo level, and I actually did good. Never thought I would do good in a Kaizo level.
Once you learn all the tricks like shell jumps, spring jumps, P jumps, the way you just bounce off of shells and stuff, Kaizo
Hmm.
can be so fun. Then you get like a Kaizo troll level, and that's just that'll make you want to.
The one thing I do,
What's that level ID on that parkour Kate or parkour level?
um, I can pull up again. Hold on.
I think the worst level, and again, not worse as in bad, but as in most difficult for me level I had, is one that was given to me by a guy named Musical Mather, and he gave me a level that is a troll level, as it is an upside down level. Oh man, the upside down levels get me right now because I'm not used to it. And it's a troll level that's also upside down, and that one I could play hours and hours and I still wouldn't.
The one thing that I probably will never get used to or be able to do, and Ryu could probably say the same thing, is doing constant mid airs. That's the one Kaizo trick that is like the hardest to master. It's like when you bounce a shell in the air and you gotta bounce on it as you do it, or something like that. Stupid. That's the one trick I could never get down. But
You see, in
here's the
Super Mario
ID.
Maker 2, they've taken out mid airs.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, because now you can no longer drop a shell. You can no longer, because the way a midair worked is you would have to turn around and drop it. And anyways, they've patched out the ability to drop a shell in motion of midair somehow, like straight down. I don't know exactly what it is, but they've taken it out, so a midair is no longer even possible in Super Mario Maker 2.
No. Okay, I got you. All right, so
I'm obsessed with the game though.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Like,
Okay, let's
I stay up all night playing that game sometimes.
Jesus.
I need to get to bed more often.
Okay, besides Nintendo's E3, were there any other E3s that you guys enjoyed?
Um, trying to remember because there's so much. um,
Cyberpunk game looks cool.
Oh, the Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
I know you didn't watch much of that, but it does look interesting. But if you don't have
I
anything to talk
can't
about,
find this level on here.
um,
This switch parkour.
so
Somebody gave me a barb level.
so I'd like to talk about what our background is. People that are keen to my channel know that I enjoy the Doom
hey,
series. What?
Dragon,
You enjoy what?
What? Ego?
did you get my message in the chat?
Yeah, I asked you when.
Like, and I said now.
Oh, well, can you give us like 10 minutes?
Yeah, I can give 10 minutes.
All
I'm
right.
just letting you know.
All right.
I need to get running. But
All right. So I wanted to talk about I was saying everyone, all the regulars on my channel are pretty aware that I am a big fan of the Doom series,
yeah.
and so that was a big thing for me this year at E3. I even streamed my reaction to the whole conference. They talked about Elder Scrolls Fallout 76, which is a
Good thing you
tragedy.
didn't.
Oh,
Good thing you
and
didn't
Final Fantasy.
stream the Ubisoft stuff.
I don't like Ubisoft that much.
I'm just saying, good thing you didn't because there's some that got strikes
Dang.
because they played a song that was copyrighted.
Oh, okay. But okay. So the main highlight of their whole showcase, of their whole thing, the main highlight of their conference was Doom Eternal. The minute they talked about it, they showed more and more gameplay. Like it just looks so interesting. They like back in Doom 2016, uh they didn't have all this maneuverability that Doomslayer has. Like he could only double jump and move around, and he would have like these power ups like making him move faster, quad damage, um, making him regenerate health. That's like his only like moveset he had back in Doom 2016, and those were pickups. His double jump was the only non-pickup. Like you always had the double jump. And Doom Eternal, it gave him so much maneuverability. He can like now climb some walls. He can like he can now strafe jump. He has a lot of weapons. They made this game very nostalgic. They brought back a lot of demons like the Pain Elemental. They brought the original design of the Mancubus as well as the zombie troopers. The freaking Doom guy makes the sounds he did in the original games. Like when he gets hit, he'll make ugh ugh. He'll make grunts. When he didn't do that in Doom 2016. And then the Cyber Demon, which is everyone is overly excited about. The Cyber Demon almost looks identical to what it did in Doom 2. In this game, it just looks like a way better version of Doom 2 on steroids. And dude, the collector's it really is like it really is. Just go check it out. It's freaking amazing. Apparently, okay, they announced the collector's edition, which I will be getting. I'm going to be getting the game regardless. Doing a midnight stream of it. I'm gonna be even doing a Doom week of like 2 weeks of constant Doom to prep up for it. But they announced their collector's edition. You get the game. like a lithogram. You get the soundtrack of Doom 2016 and the Doom Eternal. You get what threw me off was in Doom 2016 they had DLC for the multiplayer, which completely ticked me off because that's not what Doom is about. That's what Quake is about. Quake is all about multiplayer and dominating. But Doom, it's about killing demons, which they also made a new multiplayer mode that focused around that, where it was the Slayer versus demons, and it's pretty interesting. Called Battle Mode. Looks really interesting. I'll probably throw it into my community streams. But the biggest thing they announced, in my opinion, for the collector's edition, was a pass for campaign DLC, and that blew me through the roof. That makes me, and it's what got me. It said year one pass. That means that they're going to be continuing to support this game for many years to come. And they also announced the best thing out of that edition, you get his helmet. You get the freaking dude's helmet. And all my moderators and regulars were saying, dude, you should totally wear that helmet your entire stream. If it'll fit your head. I'm totally going to do it.
Yeah, I wear a Deadpool helmet every so often.
Oh, you do? Nice.
Helmet, mask, thing. Big bobbleheady thing up over my head. Yeah, see? Actually, I think that's how Ego found my channel, is because there's a guy wearing a super stupid, real big Deadpool mask.
Oh yeah,
Super
that was the
stupid.
first time we saw you.
Oh, Lord.
I came in on a raid, Chinoza raid, and he was wearing a Deadpool mask. It was awesome.
I gotta go watch that
It makes
stream.
me feel better whenever I'm really sucking at Mario Maker.
Makes you feel better.
It's my comfort place. It's my comfort place.
That's your safe zone.
That's right.
But yeah, you were playing Mario Kart.
Thanks,
Oh, my
Otaku.
goodness.
But yeah, that's all I guess about Doom Eternal. It's coming out this year, November. Probably going to be streaming it nonstop. And man, the one thing I'm mad about it though is with YouTube's new policy. Anything that has gore, swearing, anything that's not family friendly will get anybody demonetized. So freaking that goes for any game. So like games like Call of Duty, like games that were made popular by like PewDiePie, Ali, all those other people. This game's not gonna make a lot of money because YouTube demonetizes it because it has gore, swearing, this, and that. Even a minor car accident gets a video demonetized nowadays. I'm just quite mad about that because at that time, I'm gonna have hit my 1K subscriber goal, and I'll be monetized. I'm gonna be making, huh?
I'm just gonna tell you right now, that other platforms sometimes they just like take out what was not that would have been copyrighted. They just take it out,
Really?
like music and stuff. Yeah.
Well, like Twitch?
Yeah. I didn't really want to say it, but on the YouTube stream, but yeah, they
You two trying to be Hello Kitty Playtime Funland, right? Smash Bro. They're trying to like make like Nintendo is in the safe zone, like but the one thing that gets me, Fortnite is still okay, even though there's guns, but no blood, but there's guns. So it's like, I don't get it. YouTube is killing gaming.
That's why a lot of people are going to Twitch, is because you can set Twitch to where it does not archive your streams. And so people are on Twitch playing games, playing whatever music they want to on it, like literally just having music playing the whole time while they're streaming. And Twitch is just so much more lax when it comes to all these rules, even though they want you to only stream on Twitch. So they're trying to find ways to where they can give people certain things and they can only stream on Twitch and that kind of thing. But like when it comes to being anal about what content there is, they don't really have like, but I mean they have their problems too. It's just YouTube, if YouTube constantly keeps on with this whole thing where they just get more and more rules and more things you can't do, all they're doing is pushing people to other platforms.
Yeah. Which is
Especially with that family-friendly rules that are coming.
which is why when I start doing more mature games, when Doom Eternal comes, I'm gonna be doing restream at that time only, just because I'm I'm making it pretty successful here on YouTube, so I don't want to just stop it all in motion. I'm gonna continue to do it, but when I do more mature games, I'm gonna do restream to Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if I'm doing Mario Maker 2, Smash, Mario Kart, I'm gonna stay to YouTube because those are family-friendly games. They're not gonna be demonetized. They're gonna continue to grow because they're family-friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Other than that,
Mario Maker 2.
do you guys want to talk? Do you guys want to talk about anything else?
I gotta run.
So, any other last points you want me to bring up, RTG?
No, no, I'm good. I think that was a good I think that was a good while of talking about stuff, especially like I'm also glad, you know, that like you had the whole Doom thing that you just talked about. I'm glad that there is things that people are excited about the way I was excited for Mario Maker 2, you know, where somebody can just talk and go on about the stuff that they want because they I don't know, I just like it a lot. I like the fact that I can like this game and you can like that game so much like you want to hype it up to where that's what you stream for a week or two beforehand and all that. Like it's fun
Uh-huh.
seeing all the stuff that makes people very excited, all the games that exist that really speak to people, that really help people just um, sit back, relax, and have fun with the chat, have fun with the people that come to hang out with you. Like that's what this whole streaming thing is about people who decide to take it upon themselves to host a video where I'm going to sit here, play a game, I'm going to hang out with you guys, come hang out, let's have a good time. That's what it's all about. So to hear all these other games that everybody's excited about is so much fun.
Heck yeah.
Also, Final Fantasy 7 remake, pretty hype.
Dude, that was awesome.
I'm so
Like,
hyped for it that I want to buy an actual Buster Sword. I already have this sword right here. I got uh, Sasuke's katana right here. Pretty sweet. Got for Christmas like 2 years ago.
nice, dude.
Oh, this video's demonetized. You showed a sword.
That's exactly how it would work.
But guess what? Guess
What?
what? We're not even monetized yet anyway. So
Not yet.
Yeah, well, you know what? On this channel, we're closer than anybody else's.
that's true.
Yep.
This channel. So we can demonetize you, man.
Also, on my next stream, I might do one later tonight for like an hour or so, but I am really going to help push the people that come watch me. I get like 20 some odd viewers, and I know some of them probably come from Dragon and Ego and the people that's part of the community that I'm in and stop in on streams and stuff. But I'm telling you, Dragon, I'm excited for this. So I'm going to be pushing to get people to come over here and sub to you if they want. I mean, I can't tell people to sub, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying the way I tell people is, you know, I tell them, go over there, check it out. If you like it, please consider subscribing because it always helps instead of just telling people to sub. Because if they sub and never come back, that actually hurts. And so
Yeah. It's
um,
it's not
I'm
helpful.
saying I'm going to be pushing it for you, man. It's really exciting. I'm looking forward to your 1K.
Yeah, man. Like, I got a lot. I got a lot planned. I got a lot planned for when that happens. I'm thinking about a 12-hour stream, but I don't know.
A
Oh,
10
yeah.
hour stream or 12
A
hour?
12-hour stream.
I want to do one too. I
Or-
was actually.
Or like I have a lot of ideas, like a Q&A, a 12-hour stream. I'm gonna be giving.
What?
See,
I'm gonna be
do
giving
you
away.
do you do games, Dragon? Do you do games that are community involved? Like, for instance, I do like Mario Kart and
Yes,
Jackbox and stuff like
I
that.
do
Do you do stuff
Smash,
like
Mario
that?
Kart.
See,
S-
now
I
what
do.
is really cool, what I have done with like Bull is he planned a 12-hour, 24-hour stream, but what he did was he segmented it out to where like me and him, he knew that I was going to be involved with Mario Kart for a couple hours, and he got Curly to come in for something, and he basically got streamers that he's involved with to specifically set a time for them to come
Oh,
in
so like Bull
and have,
streams, he
yeah,
stops, and then someone
and
else
be
streams,
involved
they
with it, and
stop, and so on and so forth.
that kind of helps those people's community come in too. So like if you did a 12-hour stream and set like a couple hours for Mario Kart and had like me and Ego come in for that, where like we're on voice chat with you and stuff. And then after that, you had like another thing going where you had other streamers on voice chat with you. That helps draw that entire community in to that
Yeah.
12-hour stream. And then that really helps grow a channel as well. Whenever you include other streamers, their community will come with them to see them on your basically 12 or 24-hour stream. So you might want to, if you're going to plan something like that, it would probably not hurt to do something like that to really help yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely consider it. But yeah, guys. Ego has to get going, guys. Don't want to keep
Oink.
him. Don't want to keep him any longer than he has to. But it's been an awesome. It's been an awesome podcast, guys. Talked a lot about Nintendo, a lot about Doom, a little bit about everything. Mario Maker 2.
I'm
Awesome
going to be
stream.
talking about Mario Maker 2 for a while, so I really hope you guys got opinions on things.
I
It's
do.
not that because I'm
So
going to be
what?
annoying.
So basically, all of our podcasts are gonna have something.
Would you say you got cut off?
Yeah, and
I
for
said-
the people,
I said most. I mean, all of our podcasts are probably gonna have at least something to do with Mario Maker 2.
well, yeah, because I'm part of it, and that's really like what I go for on it. And
You're good, dude. I was just kidding.
I know.
We love you.
No RTG. I'm so against it. Don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah, well, don't talk about.
Doom.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
My mind went blank, guys. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thanks for the almost 20 likes.
Yep. Sorry again for the nonsense in the beginning where the internet died, came back, died, came back, died, came back, and how like Egos and RTG's webcams were being weird all the time. I will be next time RTG will be hosting this, so hopefully it's a
be
better
perfect.
experience.
It'll be perfect.
Hopefully he
It will
doesn't
be
get
perfect.
internet
I've
problems.
already got the overlay that I want to use. Like, it's going to be magical.
I have a
You
feeling it's
already
gonna.
have that
I have
overlay set?
I have a feeling it's gonna be Mario Maker 2 styled.
No, it's not.
Oh wow, okay.
It's not. It's going to be ridiculous.
Magical. It's gonna be a. I forgot the word, man. Oh my god, it's gonna be a.
See, it happens to everybody.
It's gonna be an ASMR stream. Hey guys, we're gonna be doing a Mario Maker 2 stream today.
I know.
Yeah, I want to stop.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, we'll see you guys later. I've been DragonGaming. This has been RTG. This has been Ego. We'll see you guys next month on the first Sunday, and I will see you guys later. Peace.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.